Yeah. Yeah. Ah, hi guys. Where should I start? Where should I start? I sometimes you're lost for words, and I think before I started making these videos, I really wanted it to be like every day. I want to get out something to say, about what is happening, because really and truly, if you know the news, or if you don't know anything about the news, whatever the case, there has to be some problems around where you stay. But for this matter, since I'm from Uganda, and that's not to say that there is not any problems, or there isn't any problems where I am staying here in California, Los Angeles. That is not to say that there is no problems. COVID has clearly become that. At first, when it hit the world, I thought it would be like that kind of reset button. And maybe I'm still right. That this pandemic is like a reset button that is supposed to kind of like help us rediscover our human. But oh my gosh, whatever we are discovering during this reset, but this is during this reset period, I just really hope and pray that you take care of yourselves mentally, your mental health, your managing trauma, for instance, and your fears, anxiety. If you suffer with those sorts of panic attacks and anxiety, which I sort of like never imagined that I've actually suffered, or even could even put myself in any sort of bracket considering that. Because I mean, watching the news or watching any sort of update is so hard to take. The graphic images of people that are being murdered, it almost feels that during COVID, the evil people that, because I don't think there is any evil people, that are evil, it's like the evil spirits I've really started, I've taken like their positions in manifesting among so many individuals. For our case, as Ugandans, we are staring down the barrel of a gun, and this is not something that we have never experienced as a country. It has been there. It is like something that has been overlooked. It has always been constantly swept under the carpet. At this point, when I saw the tweet from Muhozi Kaneirugaba, the first son, the son of the president, who was once a refugee in Sweden, or even in different countries, while his father was laying claim on the nation in this guise of a freedom fighter. Yeah, he has quoted another senseless tweet of Andrew Mwenda, whom by the way, at this point I am considering, and I said it like jokingly. I don't think it was even jokingly. I said it a while ago that I would like to go to somewhere. Please advise me where I can go and change my name. I don't want to be called Andrew no more. Sagala kudamu kumpita linyerio. Like for real. My friends, if you're watching, my names, you know them. I have got 3. Salima Ludigo. That's what I'm going to go with. Like Salima Ludigo, I don't know if I even want any other more third name. I think Salima Ludigo, purely African names. One from Tanzania, one from Uganda, because I have a Tanzanian father. Yeah, so the thing is, this Muhozi Kaneirugaba is the first son of President Museveni. He goes out and quotes this tweet that was already senseless, characterizing, of course, this is not something new. He has characterized Bobi Wine supporters after they were rounded off at an island where they had gone to continue the presidential campaign. And the last I checked, that Kalangala was not included in any of those places that were banned in regards to the campaigns, according to the Electoral Commission. Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought that when the Electoral Commission said that it had stopped campaigns in areas, it specified which areas. Masaka was one of them, of course, and Kampala. But I don't remember seeing Kalangala on that. Anyway, they illegally detained him and his supporters, and they're arrested. Right now, Mr. Kyagulanyi is under house arrest. But when this, when they were beating up their chests, this delusional Andrew Mwenda, Kaneirugaba quotes his tweet and says that my young brother Bobi really putting him down, and saying that we shall beat you up properly. We shall beat you up. He's not only the first son of the president, but he is the commander of the special forces, which I think it's a militia. Because if the special forces have taken command of the electoral process in Uganda, it means that, for those of you who still think that UPDF is something that is available to Ugandans, I really think that we are with that a coup already took place. A coup already took place. This UPDF is just like, it's just like, you know, those mercenaries that other countries employ to go and put out fires, like in Somalia and any other country, that, or to plunder wealth in Congo for the dictatorship. But special forces is like the real deal, and this guy is the commander, and I would like to really question his mental capacity. I'm not trying to even mock him in any way, because mental health is a real thing. Like, for him, I feel it is not even just a mental issue. It is something that has to do with somebody who is so desperate to hang on, for his dad to hang on to power, which I feel is like, it is the real sign of a failed monarchy, if I would say, because these guys are trying to rebuild a monarchy of sorts, and like be, you know, treat Uganda as something that whenever any of them produces a son, or possibly another North Korea of sorts, let's say, that's what they are trying to do. But the only problem, I don't think Muhozi is even smart enough to take on that role, because for him to even come and be on record, publicly on record, that they will beat up a presidential candidate who is not breaking any law, is something that I really, really want you to reflect upon. Because let me tell you one thing. Let me remind anybody that is supporting Museveni that much as you are desperate, for whatever reasons, for your admiration of this man, much as you're desperate, and that you're driven by fear to say that, well, it is, some of you say it's better the devil you know, much as you're that, I feel that you miss the point. There is no man that has ever been created. There is no man, there is no individual that has ever been created under the face of the world, this world, that can complete everything in their lifetime. I repeat, there is no man that can die and say that, oh my goodness, I did everything that everyone, even on their deathbed, me billionaire. I mean, if you know the story of Steve Jobs, one of the wealthiest men that has ever lived, he said that, my goodness, much as he had achieved such innovative ways. I'm ordering a coffee. Bear with me. My turn is up. Just a second. Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. I love Wednesdays.
Cool.
How can I help you?
Can I have a regular coffee, medium, please?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, nothing in it.
That would be all?
That will be all, and some water, please. Some drinking water.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, sir.
Your name?
My name is Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew. 265.
Yeah, 265. Cool. I just told him my name is Andrew, yet I don't want to be called Andrew no more. My goodness, this is gonna take some time. I'm serious, by the way. I really need to know the legal ways and how to drop the name Andrew. It's done. It's done out of here. Anyway, the thing is, we are talking about because Museveni says that one of the reasons why he still has unfinished business of uniting Africa, he has put such great divides among the people of Uganda. Great divides. He has failed to unite the nation of Uganda. He has thrived on nepotism, greed, and corruption with impunity. You know, and violence has been like something that he drinks from a cup that is endlessly filled with bitterness. Killing you all. You know, and this is the man that you think can unite Africa. He has failed to even attempt to go by the ethos of the East African community that are set in terms of the development process of this entire bloc, and he says he can only go after uniting Africa. I would suggest that I'm not even in any way saying that it's a bad thing to unite Africa, or it's even an impossible task. I still have faith that Africa will unite one day. It will unite. I do have that faith that Africa will unite one day. It is bound to happen that this continent will unite one day. I am not delusional to suggest that it's going to happen in my lifetime. I can only contribute something on a daily basis towards that interest of a united Africa. And I do not even have to be a president. I just have to notice that there is so much richness across the continent, and to interest myself in the affairs of the other countries in the sense of making friends, for instance, from Ethiopia and all that, and to be keen and open-minded enough to one day have a business in Addis Ababa, have connections in Djibouti, you know, work for peace somewhere in Somalia. I feel that is where small steps that can help. But if you're saying one thing and then doing another, I feel that is insanity at its worst. You know, we cannot do the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. This nation is bleeding. Right now, I don't know how many people have been killed or locked up in jail because of a man who claims that he holds the keys of a Pan-African society. A man who is selling off our land, who has mortgaged off all the natural resources of the country and the infrastructure that was left behind to Chinese. Him and his cronies that are also doing the same in other countries that are indebting our people. They are on the same wavelength, and he is desperate to see. They're not even on the same wavelength because others are smart enough. And they're saying that he is going to do this in your lifetime. So you're voting him that he can continuously secure your future in your lifetime. You are 40, you're 50, you're 80, you're 30, you're 20, and in your lifetime. Me, my lifetime has been wasted. Just a second. My coffee is here.
Hi, it's almost 265.
Thank you. Yeah. It has been wasted because first it was Bonabagagawale, prosperity for all, steady progress. All these have been mantras.
235 is your change.
Thank you. Can you have these ones?
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Did you want a straw?
Ah, no, I'm good.
All right.
I'm good,
Have a
thank
nice
you.
day.
You too. See you. So, in our lifetime, you think that he is going to secure our future in our lifetime? Like for real. Lie after lie. He's going to secure our future through through corruption. Let us wake up, Ugandans. Let us wake up. Let us wake up. Anyone that goes against him, legends have been arrested. Like Justin Juko is in prison. We don't even know where he is, simply because he does not want to be a part of the regime propaganda. He has been arrested. Yesterday, news came in that another former boxer was killed, was gunned down by the military. Young men are dying with impunity. Please, let's wake up. At least let us be human beings. You can be a regime apologist, but you cannot wait on the sidelines and support a trail of death. That is on you. That is on you. What legacy are you leaving behind? That is on you. That's it from me. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate those of you who watch, and those of you especially that share. Thank you very much.